What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So, those of you who have been following me on social media recently have noticed that I've been doing a lot of updates to my office space. And one update in particular we're going to be talking about today is my acquisition of some Elgato Wave Panels to use in here. These MSRP for $99.99 US, or basically $100, for a pack of 6 of them. And we're going to talk about the unique acoustic situation that I've got in my room, how I apply these panels, and then go over some testing results that I did across several rounds of testing to see what, if anything, these panels are doing. So what exactly makes an Elgato Wave panel unique? Well, first of all, they're using a 2-ply method of sound damping and isolation with a low density foam and a high density foam comprised of polyurethane and cross-lapped polyester. I'm not honestly sure which one is which. On paper, this allows one panel to target 2 different types of frequencies to clean up your sound. So from that end, again, on paper, it sounds like it's a very noob-friendly solution. You also have the ability to mount the frames for the foam with either 3M tape or screws, all of which are provided in the kit. You can then take it another step further and link the frames with alignment clips to help make things nice and straight for unique shapes and configurations that you can use with these panels. You can also easily remove the foam from the frames after it's already been mounted in the event you need to clean them off, or if you just want to reconfigure them for some different patterns and things like that. They come in black and blue. I bought 1 6-pack of each of them. And again, these MSRP for about $100 per 6-pack. Now, as far as some general testing notes here, the room I deployed these in is approximately 13 feet by 10 feet with 8-foot ceilings. There is no treatment presently on the popcorn ceiling and glossy garbage tier paint. 6 different tests were run, including vocals and typing sounds tests, with no panels, just Elgato Wave panels, and the Elgato panels plus some of the original egg carton foam panels we used mounted on 1/2-inch thick foam board. I used the same Toner brand condenser mic run right into my PC, recorded using OBS with no tweaked settings other than -5 dBA on the mic. It's also worth noting I tried to keep the microphone approximately 14 inches away from my face and approximately 7 inches from the center of the keyboard. The keyboard used for the typing sounds test is my KBD67 Lite R3 with case silicone insert, Holy Trash Pandas with 65-gram Duroc gold-plated springs, cherry clip-in stabilizers, the backspace for which is cursed, and drop Mito DCD Mito corn keycaps. The links for all of these things mentioned in today's video down in the description. Here's the sound check with no panels up on the wall. Check 1 2, test 1 2, check 1 2, test 1 2. Sibilance, sibilance, sibilance. This is a sound test with the Elgato Wave Panels on the walls. Check 1 2, test 1 2, check 1 2, test 1 2. Sibilance, sibilance, sibilance. This is a sound check with the Elgato Wave Panels and the egg carton foam on the wall. Check 1 2, test 1 2, check 1 2, test 1 2. Sibilance, sibilance, sibilance. Those sound tests were pretty telling of what was and wasn't making an impact in here. Clearly, all of the acoustic treatments we were using today were making an impact. And it's really clear from those first tests with nothing on the wall, this room has absolutely poop dookie reverb in it. I was actually kind of surprised at how much the Elgato Wave Panels made a difference in here, even considering that I went with more of a form over function approach to mounting them on the wall. It noticeably toned down the reverb, but it maintained a rich broadcast quality tone in my voice that I like to maintain. It's when I added the egg crate foam back into the equation that I first of all understood the impact that stuff was having on its own in the first place. And secondly, I feel like maybe I might have overdone it just a little bit. My voice in the final recording, to me anyway, sounded a bit more compressed and unnatural. Almost like the noise floor shrank a little too much. So I still clearly have some tweaking to do with the configuration that I've got in here right now. So was the $200 spent here on these panels worth it? In my opinion, yes, but it's gonna largely depend on your own unique situation. You know, how much stuff do you have in your room? How big is the room you're working with? If you've got a smaller room than this one, then absolutely two boxes is gonna be more than enough to get the acoustics sounding really nice in your space. And even beyond content creation and streaming, there are practical applications from a work-at-home setting as well. Remember, it's not just what you say, it's how you say it and how you sound when you're saying it. Especially if you work in a customer service-related field where you are in a work-at-home position, the better your voice sounds and the better your tone of voice is with your clients you're dealing with on a day-to-day, the more you're setting yourself up for a positive interaction. Because you got to admit, it's a lot better to deal with someone who you can clearly make out and understand than it is someone that doesn't really have this kind of acoustic treatment and doesn't even have a decent quality microphone. So I guess the TLDR would be, for beginners, streamers, content creators, or work-at-home professionals, yeah, I would actually say the Elgato Wave Panels are a great solution. Again, very noob-friendly, tones down on reverb, maintains richness of voice. Great solution, easy to implement, highly recommended. But if it's too rich for your blood, we have also demonstrated that less expensive acoustic solutions will also get the job done. And there's nothing saying you can't mix and match different acoustic solutions to get the kind of acoustic tuning you want in your space. Anyway, comment down below, what do you think of the acoustic tests? What do you think of the price point on these wave panels? Does this sound like something that's gonna fit your budget, or is there a less expensive solution you're using that's yielded similar results? And if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you toss a thumbs up on the way out if you liked what you saw, and we'll catch you next time.